Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm slowly but surely creeping towards a final confrontation here, at least it seems like that. I don't know how far that is, but we will be getting there apparently. Also, before I get started here, one thing to note, if my speaking voice sounds a little different than in previous episodes, I am trying a different position for the microphone here. Mostly to try and reduce the occasional clicking noise you will hear from my keyboard on the background if you really pay attention, because I notice it when I watch back my own footage of my own recordings, but I don't know if you fine folks who watch this actually have noticed that. However, it annoys me a little, and I do love my keyboard, so I'm not changing keyboard just to, get rid of that noise. Instead, I'm trying a little bit different position for the microphone, and let's see if that works out better. Anyways, let's get on with this.
So, you wanted a word?
Hop up here.
Really?
Climb on up.
Going somewhere?
All right, V. It's a simple matter. We, all of us standing here, owe you. And it's a great debt.
Speak for yourself, Saul.
But in spite of that, you're still an outsider. A mercenary from Night City. From what might as well be another world.
Hey, ask Panam. She knows.
So it's about time we fix
A
that.
downright injustice it is. It needs fixing.
You're gonna be an Aldecaldo. Which means this family will go to hell and back for you. Ready, kid?
Do your worst.
You're one of us now, B. You're an Aldecaldo, damn it.
Great to
Thanks
have you
for
with
everything,
us,
V, and don't worry. We'll get you into that Mikoshi. Isn't that the way
Welcome
of
to
it?
the family.
A warm welcome for our newest Aldecaldo!
Don't know what to say.
It's about time you didn't.
No, I really don't. Never expected this. Thank you.
Don't worry, it's but a formality. You've been a de facto member of this family for a while now. You saved my rumpus, and as Bobby tells it, Mitch's too. I won't even mention Panam.
Go to hell. Saul's right, though. I mean, let's face it, V. My life was in a million pieces. You broke it into a million more. But sometimes it's only then that you can piece it together again. All right, fam, listen up. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow is shaping up to be a hell of a day.
Do whatever needs doing, then get some rest.
A
This
raid is a
occasion
raid.
calls for our
But
drink,
this is
I
still
say.
your night. We'll So raise bask a a bit in toast the to newfound you! glory.
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you all right?
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight? Are you all right?
As snug as a glove. Feels like I've been wearing it a while.
Don't you think you have? You earned this jacket. And the Aldecaldo's devotion.
Thanks, Panam.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
Well then, I am actually kind of glad that I left this from the end of the last episode, because that was an amazing beginning for this one. Just an amazing beginning. And I'll be honest, I did not see this happening when I started and have been going on around with this whole Corpo thing, and starting as a whole Arasaka a counterintelligence person and whatnot, and here I am, really feeling part of a nomad family towards the end of it all. That came as a surprise, and also to me, as a person at the back of the screen, that screams really good writing, because I feel like this journey has actually been a sort of realistic journey from the point of view of me playing it and making the decisions that led to this point. So, oh yeah.
Listen to this. Barbarians do not travel, but simply advance toward their destinations or conduct raids. Fluidity, mobility, elusiveness. These properties belong to the civilized.
She knew what she was writing about. She felt it. Deep down.
Well, because her world was like ours. Fragmented, divided, broken into pieces. Some folks used to laugh at them Europeans. All them countries, tongues, cultures on top of each other. We had the melting pot. We just threw everyone in.
Well, history is a blind, malevolent bitch, isn't it? I mean, look at this country now.
What country?
Exactly. Or how about this? In spite of all the dangers, that which is in motion will always outlast what is at rest. For change is more noble than idleness. Well, that's why we're out here. And we're not there.
Well then. Deep talks about with these folks. Okay, so what the fluff am I supposed to be doing anyway? Wrong window. Talk to Mitch. Talk to the nomads. Join Pan Am. Okay.
I need me some ammunition. 3 or 4 packs worth. Do you got any left?
I might have. You have to look around.
Yeah, I probably should
So
ask
maybe
if
I'll
she's mad at me
take
for
2 more
plugging her
45s.
equipment.
Seeing as Dakota seems to be feeling generous today.
Mad at me?
I once found a dead magpie under the hood of my car. It had been a cold night. The magpie, looking for warmth, had found the engine. We couldn't get out next morning. Got cooked alive. I still remember the smell. Charred feathers, misery, death. The moment I met you, that vision appeared before my eyes. Today, I understand why.
Okay. Sorry I even brought it up.
But your future is not etched in stone, V. Remember that.
What's this? Yard sale of some sort?
Essentially, take what you want.
And the occasion would be...
The end times.
Worthy gesture. Dramatic, even.
Actually, pragmatic. I'm giving away my stock to you so you survive tomorrow's mad hell and come back to me.
Well, that was the most awkward proposition I have gotten for a while. No thanks. Also no thanks. Take your ammo, I don't care about the white crusher, thanks. Yeah, shotgun ammo. Defender, I do not have the body for a defender. Okay, I think I have enough shotgun ammo now. Punk knife. Really? Okay, grenades. Well, hell yeah, I'll take all your grenades and I'll end up using all the frag grenades. That's basically it. Well, that was pretty decent. Now, did I have somebody to... Wait, what is this?
The sensors malfunction at higher altitude.
Well, we can't let it hover just above the ground. Not in those conditions.
I'll see to the sensors. You keep checking the thrusters. Maybe something is loose. It has to glide quick and quiet over that construction site tomorrow.
Well then. Okay. If you say so. Did I have to talk to somebody else though? Talk to the nomads. Really? Like, try and talk to everybody?
This might be the end. You outside of your head?
She wants to quit her job in Colorado.
You know that, right?
Except there might
I
not
wasn't
be
staring,
a
I
here
was...
tomorrow.
Brother, we don't know that. But if you send that, she's going to imagine the worst. Is that what you want?
So what am I supposed to write?
That you miss her. Love her, you'll see her soon, and so on.
It's not a lie if you don't know what will happen. That there might as well be the truth.
Okay, how do you talk and drink at the same time? That seems a fairly...
I had it just a second ago, I swear.
You probably just caught CB chatter from some raffing. Militech broadcasts on modular frequencies. Forget it, trust me.
And if I do latch onto their signal, and we find out who's on the site, what then, huh?
Hey, if you manage to get past their jammers, and their runner doesn't surge your walkie or pinpoint our location, then the next round's on me.
Deal.
Deal, eh? Okay, well then.
Do you know where I saw the most stars? Mount Sinai, at the peak.
Since when were you in Egypt?
I used to work on a tanker, so I've been pretty much everywhere. But those stars on Sinai, Millions of them. At the tips of your fingers.
You think someone's, out there?
I mean, the Milky Way has at least 100 billion stars, right? Which means you'd be looking at around 200 billion planets that could support life. And that's just in our galaxy.
So why haven't they made contact yet?
Because they don't give two licks about us. I mean, look around. Would you?
No. I love the conversation so far. Oh, they moved the basilisk somewhere. You know what?
What do you want, friend?
Come. We have a chat.
Everything prepped ahead of tomorrow?
No worries. Everything's under control.
Good. Good night, Saul.
Wait.
Hmm?
I feel I need to make one thing clear. You've done a lot for this clan, and for me, more than anyone ever has. But the family comes first.
Saul.
Let me finish. I also know there's just one thing that could break it up at this point. If Panem and me... If we went our separate ways, the Aldecaldos would not survive that split were it to occur again. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, you really are helping me because,
You're helping because you got no choice. Want the clan to think you and Panam are acting as one. In other words, you're playing politics.
It isn't that simple.
No, it isn't,
V,
but...
I'll send these people to their deaths tomorrow. So I have to know I'm not doing it just for you, me, or Panam.
But for the good of the clan. I get it.
You'll understand eventually. That jacket wasn't for nothing.
How about us, Saul? We good?
It's an important day tomorrow. Get some rest.
Somehow I knew he wouldn't actually answer that question. I don't need to do any of this. Well then.
Over here, V. Take a seat. We have this little ritual we engage in.
Okay.
What's this ritual about?
A few cold ones ahead of a raid.
Ah, that kind.
But this isn't your average brew. It's one of the last bottles from our very first run. We kept a few crates for good luck.
What was it someone said then? Shit, can't remember who. Someone said, when we finish them all, the Aldecado's luck will run out.
Superstitious bullcrap is your hobby.
Says the brother whose hand is all shaky when he pops one open.
I'll take a swig. Well, not bad.
To tomorrow.
To goddamn safe returns.
To Saul and Pan Am. Because if they don't kiss and make up, everything's liable to go tits up.
Bob, you're just always the optimist, ain't you?
Fee, you must know where they stand. Do you?
Think it's really that bad between them?
The truth is, we need cash. And fast.
Amen.
This Mikoshi's a personal thing to you. But Saul, he sees an opportunity for the clan.
If anyone of the family is still left standing tomorrow.
Talk to them. They've buried the hatchet.
Buried the hatchet? Well, I'm really glad they've come to agree on sending us on a suicide mission.
Be cool now, Bobby.
It's nothing personal, V. I'm just saying how things are.
Yeah, well, isn't entirely my fault, but you know what?
Do you fellas really think we'll find anything of value there?
It seldom happens, but they both seem to agree on that point.
I'm going to buy myself a vintage RV.
Old age is hitting hard, huh?
Screw you all.
I want to give Saul a fair chance here. Planned everything as best he could.
He should start planning his own retirement.
Would you want to take his place?
Not in 1,000 years.
So I thought. Let's focus on tomorrow. We can talk politics once the dust settled.
Amen.
Can promise you one thing. Aldecaldos will survive. Make sure of it myself.
Easy on the promises, V. But you're right. This clan has a chance to rise from the ashes.
I'm of the same mind. If we come back from Mikoshi, if this crazy-ass plan works, it'll be a fresh start for the Aldecaldos, I say.
Mm-hmm. This feels like the part where Bobby says, if.
Hey now. I'm no defeatist, don't call me that.
Let's have another drink. This is the party before the storm, eh?
Alright, best be going. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys have fun with your drinks.
That clunker of yours won't scare anybody. Not even if you spike the rims.
I think you swerved a little there.
Don't you all have somewhere you need to be, huh?
Nope, I don't think they do. Okay. Man,
Yes?
you're still
What's up?
selling stuff. Anybody else I really want to talk to? Mitch, I think. What? Oh, I can... Ooh! Okay, that requires a whole lot of ability I do not have. Okay, you guys have fun. You guys have fun. Probably talk to Mitch then. Mitch was somewhere over there. Yep. Okay. I guess the conversation kind of happened while I was walking here.
Something up?
Alright, at least these voice lines work.
Good. Really good, in fact. How about you?
I'm trying to get the Panzer running. She's stubborn, our dame, but I won't give either. So, time for a ride?
Yeah. I'm game.
Hop in.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, fire up. I've got green across the board. Good sign.
Where are we headed?
Bobby said there's a scrapyard east of camp. Perfect spot for a little target practice.
Oh, very good. Do I get to...
Now let's check Bobby's little find. Punch it, V.
Okay.
Does it seem like she's tending to the left?
Fixable, you think?
Just keep shooting at those rust buckets. I'll recalibrate the targeting on the go.
So, do I get to fly this thing into Mikoshi? Is that gonna be a thing? That seems very doable.
Seems so.
Blast another, just to be sure.
Any more you want me to blast? This is kind of fun.
Yep, beautiful.
I do like this thing. I do like this thing. Right, so we all done here, or... There's still something I should blast. Oh, there is something I should blast. Yup.
All right, that's probably good.
Let's head back.
I'll have to check before tomorrow if her guts are tight and firm. Something just don't sound right to my ear. Are we heading back?
Yep.
I'll take her now. I get picky about parking.
Okay. I could have backed her in here. Wouldn't have been that difficult. Dude, this is the wrong way around. Always park it with the, you know, front towards where you wanna head. Or where you wanna go from. You know what I mean.
You nervous about tomorrow?
It's not a matter of nerves. Not anymore. Don't you want one?
Why the hell not?
Back during the war, before we were first deployed, we were trained to keep stress in check. Do you want to know how?
How?
They gave us chem cocktails. Supplements, boosters, God knows what else. They shot them into our veins. Our biomons went wild, but only for a second before stabilizing, and boy did we stabilize. After a dozen sessions, something clicks in your brain. Neural pathways get rewired. The part of you that generates fear is zapped into oblivion.
Thought they banned chem cocktails during the war, even.
Please.
Weren't there outbreaks of cyberpsychosis within units?
And? Do you think Militech gave a lick about that? They just airlifted the afflicted to their clinics in Taiwan. Daily flights. And every day we'd get fresh recruits. Still they pumped us with that shit. But hey, we couldn't argue with the money.
Yeah, that sounds exactly correct for about, well, war as is to begin with, and also what the corporation stuff would be in Cyberpunk.
That's seriously fucked up.
What'd you think? That war wasn't effed up?
One we'll head into tomorrow, too.
Why? You having second thoughts? I'm not worried about it. And neither should you be. Something else will be keeping me awake.
What's that?
Nah, no matter.
Come on. All in the family now, isn't it?
The truth is I'm concerned about the goings-on between Pan Am and Saul. They seem to think that putting on a brave face for everyone is enough, but folks here aren't slow. There's gossip spreading like wildfire already. That Saul won't pull through, that he's in it for himself, that this family needs a shake-up.
What about you?
What about me?
What's your take? Saul ought to step down? Pass the torch to Pan Am?
We'll see how things look tomorrow, once the smoke is cleared. Your turn. What do you reckon?
Mitch, not gonna be facing a ragtag band of Raffin or an exposed convoy. If we want to get out of this op alive, they need to have their shit
They're trying.
together.
They might even have started to see eye to eye in their own way. Hell, by now, they both know what's expected of them. What the clan expects of them.
Please tell me Saul offered Pan Am a seat at the table.
And what gave you the idea Pan Am wants a seat to begin with?
Think I get it. Pan Am's about the clan, not power. Question is whether she can reconcile the two.
Hey, don't look at me. It's like this, see? Pan Am's hell-bent on helping you. But Saul sees this whole thing as an opportunity.
Possible loot from Mikoshi.
Mm-hmm. If we pull this off, get our hands on some sweet Arasaka tech that'll set us up down south. Do you follow?
Alright, so I am either playing this game of picking sides and whatnot.
Earth to V, your cogs are grinding. What about?
It'll ease folks' fears. Buy Saul some time.
Saul's a smooth operator. He knows what he's doing. Let's just hope he hasn't overplayed his hand. All right, we've gossiped enough for one day. What would was just spoken stays between us, okay? I'm gonna poke around some of this baby's insides.
Right. Happy hunting, Mitch.
Yeah, well, I do like Panam and stuff. The truth of the matter is that eventually you have to think business. Eventually you have to think business. Because that's how stuff ends. And that's how groups like this survive in the long run. You know, not just do what feels correct or what seems right, but to also just calculate the actual, you know, raw fact, the raw numbers. Is this worth doing? Because unfortunately, if we look at it not just as a, you know, video game, but if you look at it from the reality point of view and the amount of people here, this all costs a lot of money to keep these people alive and functioning and so on, run this whole nomad operation. And so it always comes down to the numbers. No matter how people want to dress it up differently, how want to think of it differently, it always eventually comes down to numbers. Alright, fine. Let's go. Wait, where the... Okay, you're up there somewhere. Yeah, let's go talk to Panam. I think we're mostly pretty well done talking to everybody I could find to actually talk to. So let's just get going.
Darn. So nice here.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Any for your thoughts?
I have none. I mean, I don't even know. I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night. It's likely to be the same tonight.
What's eating you?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I'll lead my whole clan to near certain death. As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. Fuck. People are doubting us. I can feel it. But they still believe if it all goes to shit, Panam will be there for them. Because who else, right?
You feel responsible for them. Who in their right mind wouldn't?
It's not the responsibility I'm worried about. I'm just looking at this with a cool head. Saul has made all the wrong decisions to be a little more like me. But only I know what I'm good at and at what I stink. I'm not a miracle worker, V. I'm scared to the bone something will go wrong. That everyone will...
Nobody's dying tomorrow, Panam.
You don't know that.
The fam. They're tougher than you think.
Bullets don't distinguish between tough and weak. V?
Yeah?
Are you not afraid to die?
I am. All the fucking time.
You're great at hiding it.
You know, bullets do distinguish between the weak and the tough because, you know, you can put on armor and stuff. And you raise your body, remember?
Time to head back, maybe?
No. Let's sit here a while longer. This is doing me good. More than I thought.
Sure, seems reasonable.
All right, let's go before our asses freeze over. Saul's back. Let's go. Maybe he turned up something new.
You know what? You know what? This is gonna be a short episode, and I think that is the right decision to not go any further and call it an episode right here. for a calm, or rather a party before the storm, and then begin the storm next time. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you folks next time with more Cyberpunk 2077.